How colonization is still affecting us today. Did you know that over 70% of the world's countries have experienced colonization at some point in history? Colonization has left a profound and lasting impact on societies worldwide. It's not just a thing of the past. Its effects are still felt today in various forms. Understanding this history is crucial to recognizing its relevance in our current world. From the way countries are governed to the social and economic inequalities that persist. Despite the end of formal colonization, its legacy persists through systemic inequalities, cultural erasure, and economic disparities. These deep-rooted issues continue to affect millions of people around the globe. For instance, colonial powers drew arbitrary borders that have led to ongoing conflicts in regions like Africa and the Middle East. These borders often ignored ethnic, linguistic, and cultural divisions, leading to internal strife and external wars. Furthermore, colonization often disrupted local economies, extracting resources and labor for the benefit of the colonizing power. This exploitation has left many former colonies with weak economies, reliant on exporting raw materials and importing finished goods. This economic imbalance contributes to poverty and underdevelopment, making it difficult for these nations to achieve sustainable growth. In Africa, the legacy of colonization is evident in the political instability that plagues many countries. Colonial powers imposed artificial borders, grouping diverse ethnic groups within the same political boundaries, leading to internal conflicts and civil wars. In Latin America, the imposition of European languages, religions, and cultures has led to the erasure of indigenous identities. Indigenous peoples continue to fight for their rights and recognition in countries like Brazil and Peru. In Middle East, most of their resources that they rely on are selling for cheap. Their economy day by day becomes worse, and their currencies are becoming worthless. The connections between historical colonization and present-day issues are clear. Racism, poverty, and power dynamics are all intertwined with this history. For instance, systemic racism in many Western countries can be traced back to colonial ideologies that justified the subjugation of non-European peoples. These ideologies have permeated societies, affecting attitudes, policies, and practices. Understanding this, interconnectedness is crucial for addressing contemporary issues. For example, efforts to combat poverty must consider the historical exploitation and ongoing economic dependencies of former colonies. Similarly, addressing racism requires an understanding of its roots in colonial history and the ways it has been perpetuated over time. By acknowledging these links, we can develop more effective strategies to create a more just and equitable society. Acknowledging the ongoing effects of colonization is essential for creating a more just and equitable future. We need to confront this history to move forward together. By understanding the past, we can better address the challenges of the present and work towards a more inclusive and fair world. Reflect on how colonization impacts your own life. Continue learning about this important topic by watching more videos and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Educate others and engage in conversations about the lasting impacts of colonization. Let's keep this conversation going so we can build a better future together. While some of you that are going to see this video probably has nothing to do with this problem, but let the human inside you win and try to make the world a better place.